And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I hate that.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Vikings and the Bengals coming up next.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Again, everyone, Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And, CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic to be back with you, of course, and we've got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Yeah, passer rating, CD, an all-time high. Completion percentage also. Will those numbers continue to climb northward, or will the defenses adjust? Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led by their now 30-year-old quarterback in his 8th season in the NFL. It's Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
Carr now on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Here's Carr to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Carr again. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at 42.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Anderson. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led by a 3-time Pro Bowler in his 5th season. It's Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available, or when the pressure's about to get to him.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, flush to his right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. There's the first NFL catch for Jamar Chase. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they'll get him down right about the 20. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on third downs, and now they face a third and inches. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. They'll try the air now with Watson. Flushed it under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Christian Barmore in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the first down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They run with Hunt. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Watson trying to get his guys moving. They'll try to run with Hunt. And this time he is in. Yes. Kareem Hunt. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Throwing on first down is Carr. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
Open man is Anderson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think in this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air, and maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. Going to get the kick off in time. So that'll back him up 5. The final shot before the break. Watson eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Okay, Coach, yeah, just it's likely going to play a big role in this third quarter of what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Reception here by Ruggs. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
There's the first NFL catch for the first rounder, Jalen Waddle.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time.
And sometimes when you see a running back lined up out wide, you think maybe he's just a decoy. But not in this case. He was lined up out wide to the left, turned into a primary receiver, and picked up a nice chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second and 8.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
They'll run on first down. Hunt, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Watson off play action. He's got the first down inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Rob Gronkowski, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Carr now on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Now a play fake. Carr. Again, he finds Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Caught out right by Renfro. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Carr's throw there taken in by Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And now here's a carry heading left. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, the return is Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do. They've got his man complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Carr goes right back to Smith again. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's Carr. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Carr to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing his Carr. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Vikings hands team able to recover. And that should just about do it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now a handoff as they run left side. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40. Final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Wow, talk about conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.